Hi there, meteorologist Mariel Ruiz. We do have WFA weather alert days for Sunday and Monday, specifically for the morning time. That's your wind. Sunday between 3 and 10 in the morning. And then again on Monday, you might be thinking, wait, we don't have any winter weather. You're right. This is for the dangerous cold that is settling in following Friday night's cold front. So cold, dry air continues to take over the rest of the state throughout the course of the weekend. Here's the impact for us specifically. Low temperatures in the low to mid 20s. Wind chills in the single digits and the teens. That'll be specifically during the morning time. Again, Sunday, Monday, we could very well see similar conditions on Tuesday and Wednesday mornings. Specifically Sunday, Monday, because the winds will be gusting at close to about 25 miles per hour. Here's what you need to do to prepare. Make sure that you're checking on the people around you. Make sure that you have a plan for your pets. Make sure to bring them inside. The plants also need to be taken care of, especially those sensitive plants. Pipes need to be insulated. If they are exterior pipes along your house, you want to make sure that you're opening up the cabinet so that they can get some airflow in there. And make sure to dress in layers on Sunday and Monday morning, especially. I've talked to a few friends over the last few days because temperatures climbed into the 60s on Thursday and Friday. We actually had friends that said, hey, my kids have ditched the jackets. I don't even know where they are at this point. You're going to want to find them because you're going to need them. We do have cold weather advisory that's in place. And again, this aligns with our WFA weather alert day. This is until 9 a.m. Sunday. It'll be in place from midnight to 9 a.m. Sunday. This is because wind chills will be as low as 5 degrees above zero. So a few locations could very well see single-digit wind chills. And it's not just for North Texas. I'll show you in a bit. It does extend into Central Texas as well. Specifically for us today, on Saturday, we actually made it into the upper 50s. About 39 degrees was the low, at least so far, after that front pushed through. So the front pushed through really overnight Friday into Saturday, and that cold, dry air continues to filter in throughout the remainder of the weekend. And as far as any snow goes, it did really stay along areas at the Panhandle and in Oklahoma. Dry air is then taking over the majority of Texas. That will change come early next week when we're talking about the potential for some winter weather. And again, I'll show you that in just a bit. But I do want to talk about locally what our biggest impact will be, and that's going to be the dangerously low temperatures. You know how I said we have a WFA weather alert day. It does include Sunday morning because temperatures are going to look like this. 23 degrees in Dallas, 22 in Fort Worth, widespread mid to low 20s. Factor in the north wind gusting to 25 miles per hour. It's going to feel like this, like the teens. It'll feel like 14 in Dallas, like 13 in Fort Worth at times, 11 for Denton and in McKinney. And look at this, a few locations feeling like the single digits, 9 degrees at times in Decatur, Gainesville, Sherman. A few locations to our northwest could even get close to about 5 degrees. I'm looking at Bowie, Texas right now, where we could see that. And you see those wind chills across our southeastern counties also in the mid-teens. Here is how Sunday specifically will play out. On Sunday, we will still be dealing with a strong north wind gusting to 25 miles per hour at times. That's the reason why the wind chill is going to be lower. So we start the day off at about 23 degrees on Sunday. The wind chill will be in the single digits and in the teens. As the sun comes up and temperatures climb, we will still be dealing with a wind chill and temperature that will be freezing still or below freezing at 11. So look at this, at 11, 30 degrees, it'll feel like 19. By noon, I do think that the temperature will climb above 32 degrees. Around 1, 34 degrees, 36 degrees around 3, and then we'll see those temperatures drop again. So on Sunday, temperatures do climb above freezing, but will drop below freezing again. Come Sunday around 7 p.m. That's after the sun has set. The wind chill will be about 25 with a temperature of 32. And then we're in a store for another very, very bitter cold night Sunday night going into Monday. Low temperatures over the course of the next several days look like this. After Sunday, the low will be 23. So Monday, 21, 24 on Tuesday, 22 on Wednesday, 26 Thursday, 30 on Friday. Now, this is not the coldest on record. In fact, on any given day, Temperatures have been colder. The record on any given day is generally in the single digits this time of the year, but we are going to be dealing with temperatures that are colder than normal. Normal this time of the year is 36. And in fact, around this time last year, we actually had a morning low temperature of 11 degrees. So we have been colder, but I think what's dangerous about this cold is that it's going to span over several days. So several mornings next week, we're going to be dealing with temperatures that are freezing. Now on Monday, I think a lot of us will struggle to climb out of freezing during the afternoon. I do think DFW will get to above freezing, but some locations may not. Every day after that, we start the day with freezing temperatures, but by the afternoon, we will be above freezing. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the snow flurry potential. This is looking Monday at 7 p.m. Monday, we're completely dry. In fact, I think most of the day we'll see sunshine. By the evening, we'll start to see a little more cloud cover moving in, and then we'll start to see some moisture. You see that mainly towards the southeast. We'll see that blue indicating snow, and that is mainly southeast of North Texas. We may see a couple of areas that see flurries between midnight and about 3 in the morning, maybe even closer to sunrise. And I'm looking right now at areas south of Abilene. That's really going to be it. Our arrows will just be a bit too dry here in North Texas. So what will happen is that if we see any snow develop within cloud that sits over us, that snow is going to fall. It'll likely evaporate because our air at the surface will be very dry. And if it does happen to make it to the ground, it's not going to stick. Not because it's not cold enough, but because it'll be a bit too dry. It's that fluffy snow that'll likely just clear out because it is too dry. And then around 10 a.m. Tuesday, you'll see a lot of that still to the south with cloud cover overhead. Here's what it looks like in terms of a graphic, so you can have a better idea of what to look for. If you are along the Red River, you might see some snow flurries. If you're along Interstate 20 and maybe as far north as Denton, Collin, Hunt County, we could see some snow flurries with little to no accumulation. We're talking a trace to no accumulation expected. Minor impacts, if any, little to no accumulation for most of us in North Texas. I think the bigger impact for us locally will be the hazardous cold. The pink that you see there, that's where we could see some accumulation, but notice that that is well towards the southeast of North Texas. Let me show you what the rest of the state will look like though come Monday night. Remember, if we see any winter precip, the time frame will be Monday night into early Tuesday. So I'm going to show you this. This is Monday around 7. We have this area of low pressure that is going to impact areas along the coast, not just in Texas, but Louisiana as well. By this point, temperatures are dropping and really will be cold enough to sustain some kind of winter precip. So this is around 7 p.m. I'm going to take you now to about midnight. At midnight, you start to see that pink there indicating some mix anywhere between San Antonio along I-10 towards Houston. And you see also in central Texas there some snow potential. That's really Austin, Waco towards Tyler. Look at this, around 6 in the morning on Tuesday, a lot of that transition into snow for a lot of central and southeast Texas along the coastline, maybe not cold enough, and that's where we could see a little bit more in the way of mix, and that does include areas all along the Louisiana coastline. I'm now taking you through 10 in the morning. That's now showing you 5, 6 in the afternoon on Tuesday, sunshine. So this is really going to be specifically a Monday night, Tuesday morning winter weather event for Texas, and it does not include North Texas. But what will be in fact impactful will be the cold weather. The cold weather advisory does extend to include central and southeast Texas, so a lot of Texas will be dealing with that bitter cold. I'm going to now tie it in back to local here in Dallas-Fort Worth, 23 for the low tonight. Tomorrow, Sunday, a high near 37 degrees. So again, we do make it to above freezing weather alert days, WFA weather alert days on Sunday and Monday. And again, we'll start to see those temperatures climb to above freezing every afternoon, but below freezing every morning. Small potential, about 20% coverage of snow flurries will be possible Monday night. Hey, thanks so much for watching us here on WFA 8+. Make sure to keep it here for any latest updates.